Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War, Campaign 13, Week 10, final week, Day 1. So of course, this week is the final week of the campaign, as I just mentioned. With that, we have the Chapter 10 tasks, which are going to be the main priority right off the bat, is to clear out every single one of these tasks we'll be getting into in a moment. We've been rerolling a lot of them lately, so I'm not even sure it matters what the tasks are even going to be. Because I feel like I've been on like a... I want to say like a 50% reroll rate as of recently. Just because a lot of them are just quicker too, ever since they got rid of like the super annoying ones. Of course, we do have a Easter thingy going on all week. We do have a pet coming in on Wednesday for 2023 Easter pet. We also have a free thing on the final day, which assumably is just 50 gems with some trait stones, nothing too much, but who knows, maybe we'll do something special. Might even get a special adventure board on that day. Aside from that, wasn't there one other thing? Oh yeah, there's a new mythic coming out this Friday, as well as a deep delve with a new troop, most notably the new mythic. Unfortunately, a new mythic kinda underwhelming. And of course, we might mess with King of Ravens a little bit. We already covered a pretty comprehensive video on him last week. However, today's the day most people end up getting him, the King of Ravens. So we might mess around with him a little bit. We'll see. We kind of already messed around with him a lot last week between the video, on stream, and even Guild War. I think we used them for... We almost used them on 2 Guild War days. We used them for 1 Guild War day, and we used them on 1 Defend day for Guild War. I was considering on that final day as well, but we opted not to, and hey, we went perfect on it. Actually went perfect the whole way down. He's not an event key drop table though, so don't try going for him. Let me go clear this filter, because I still have it saved for the video. But there we go. Anyways, let's start with the tasks. So, as far as the tasks that we have, we got to go and get a bunch of wins in the Glacial Peak team, so that's a reroll already. Speaking of rerolls, use the Frozen Banner, which is that one blue-purple one from Glacial Peaks, obviously. Craft 2 Summoning Stones, I might just do that to get it done quickly. Win 3 dungeon battles, I guess we're doing our daily dungeons immediately. Complete 2 delves, I'll just roll it. Get 20 fake kills, that one's pretty quick to do. Open 2 event keys, pretty easy. Relic weapon, yeah, and just the standard normals. I'm not even sure if it's worth reading through the normals normally, as they're just kind of pretty straightforward. It's normally the silver and golds that determine a lot of your pathing, more so than whatever's under the bronze allotment. But anyways, let's go ahead and start getting into that. So first things first, we obviously saw 3 things we want to go do immediately. One is reroll this into something not horrible, please. Yeah, not the best one, not the worst. And we'll clear these 2 real quick. 2 blue summoning stones and 2 event keys. So let's start there. Go to Soulforge, go to Troops, go to Blue, boom boom, craft 2, and that'll be that one completed. You can reroll those as well if you still need that material. However, I personally go and just normally just buy it out, unless it's the final one, in which case I generally reroll it to get something passive. But anyways, hello everyone, hope all you guys been doing well. Hope you guys have good plans for the holidays if you celebrate. Hello Isabel, hello Clipbomb, this is just around the corner. Hello Ricardo, hello Sippleman, hello Lester, hello Joyful Dragonfly, hello Gimli, hello Supernova, hello Roman, hello Logic Slayer, hello Ricardo, hello Sushi Ninja, hello Trilogy, hello Cookie. Also, happy birthday, Sippleman. I know it's technically kind of over at this point, since it's like at the tail end of the day thingy. But happy birthday. Oh yeah, did you want to hand out the code today? I didn't even check Discord. I kind of forgot about that. But if you do, let me know. As I know you normally do. But I didn't send it to you. Win dungeon battles. Okay, that's pretty straightforward. Let's go do our daily dungeons. Head over to dungeon. Alright, I'll go send it to you in... Oh wait, I'll have to do it on the other computer. It'll take like 10 minutes. Luckily we're not heading out the code anytime soon anyways. Where even is... Oh gosh, this computer's being so slow. What is it doing? Oh gosh, the other computer. Okay, maybe I should try... Oh, but I can't send it through this computer. How are we gonna do this? This other computer is being so slow right now. It can't even move the thing. Wait. Okay, anyways, let's go do a dungeon. Can we get a perfect? That's not a bad one. Oh. Oh, no, we had a trap. Unfortunate. Yeah, we got the square. We got the square. Okay, let's go clear these out, as this is actually our objective right now. Okay, we'll go with this team. Oh, I do have the cleanse thing. Do we even need it for this? Let's see. Oh, yeah, when is Tears of the Kingdom coming out? Isn't it still another month? Actually, honestly, I am almost more hyped. I will be playing Tears of the Kingdom. We'll be need to do Breath of the Wild beforehand as well. Honestly, I should go consider doing that soon. I might do that this weekend. Start up Tears of the Kingdom. Not Tears of the Kingdom. We start off Breath of the Wild. I think we're going to start Breath of the Wild this weekend in prep for Tears of the Kingdom, because I believe Tears of the Kingdom is early next month, isn't it? Because the main thing coming out this month I'm really excited for is the Mega Man release, or re-release. They're re-releasing the entire Mega Man Battle Network series, which is probably one of my top 5 favorite series of all time. And it's definitely one of the big childhood games I played. A lot of time in it, too. Like, honestly, when I was a kid, I almost have just as much time in the handheld versions of the Mega Man Battle Network series as I do in Pokemon. Like, between, like, red, blue, yellow, silver, gold, ruby, sapphire, pearl, diamond. Like, between how much time I had in those is about how much time I had in the entirety of the Mega Man Battle Network series. They were some pretty good games. They had really good multiplayer, too. Which I'm not sure if they're going to have online multiplayer for that, especially since it's so cross-platform. I hope they do, because the original ones didn't. It was only local. So if you wanted to play multiplayer on it, you know, you had to have a friend who also had the game, who also had about as much progress as you. So even though it was a lot of fun, it was, you know, really hard to coordinate. It also wasn't balanced that well, but it was a lot of fun. Like, obviously, it was balanced around single player, not multiplayer. Actually, indie game that came out a couple years ago had that issue too, where it's just a hard game to balance for multiplayer, like, because they're structured almost entirely around a single player experience. But the multiplayer is still really fun for it because there's a lot of weird shenanigans you could do. It's just weird combining like a real-time turn-based thing into a multiplayer thing because there's just so much there's just so much you could be doing to just be to just make it really easy and just kind of instantly kill the other person. But anyways, let's go take this out. Yeah, I believe that comes out in like 2 weeks. And I do want to try to finish Breath of the Wild before it does. We're not going to be able to play every single Battle Network series game before we do Tears of the Kingdom, though. Like, there's 0 chance that will happen. There is absolutely 0 chance that will ever happen to any degree. Actually, let me go double check. Is there a Steam page yet for the thing? Because I don't think I've checked. Not for Tears of the Kingdom, but for the Mega Man thing. Because I think I'm getting on Steam rather than on Switch. I'm running out of memory on my Switch. I still, to this day, have not gotten an SD card for the newer Switch. What am I doing now? Mega Man. Is that the one? Yep, April 14th. There is a Steam page for it. Oh, I don't even have it on my wish list. There it goes. Add to wish list. Comes out in 10 days. Pretty cool. Oh, do they have pre-order for it? That's kind of funny. Do they have pre-order bonus? Or just standard pre-order? Because I'm getting it regardless, so if they have a pre-order bonus, might as well. Let's see. Oh, I think they do. I'll need to go do that. I think it's just like some skins, but hey, we're buying it anyways. I normally don't pre-order things. But if it's something I 100% am getting anyways, might as well. Did you watch the Tears of the Kingdom gameplay? No, I have not seen anything for Tears of the Kingdom. I'm actually trying to avoid it, just so I don't get any spoilers at all. So I have not looked up anything Tears of the Kingdom related at all. We're also going to be playing Breath of the Wild pretty blind. I have seen a speedrun of it. However, I haven't seen actual gameplay of Breath of the Wild to this day. I've only seen the speedrun. And for any of you that's seen the speedrun is definitely nowhere near like how you actually play the game. And obviously we won't be doing speedrun tactics. Probably, I don't even know how to do probably most of them. But yeah, I will be doing that. We'll probably start this weekend. I don't think we'll be able to... I do want to try to finish it within 2 weeks. But, I don't know, we could maybe do it within a single week. Because I'm just going for just basic completion. We might revisit it for 100% at some point, but I definitely do not intend to 100% Breath of the Wild. Maybe Tears of the Kingdom we'll see. Because Breath of the Wild is just such a massive game to 100%. It's also open world, which is one a genre I generally don't play too often. Oh, also, I completely forgot to get rid... Oh, no, never mind. I was just literally just doing it right now. And that wasn't me forgetting to pick it. We already kind of just did it. All right, what do we have here? We got a kill green, kill purple. That's really good Zolkiri. Use a relic weapon? Sure, let's go to Zolkiri with a relic real quick. Zolkiri, low-level explore, get the Rowan build out. Get some free XP on the one class. Go get ourselves a, what's it called? What am I even looking for here? I'm looking for literally any relic weapon. Oh, isn't Black Manacle relic? Let me just get Black Manacle. Wait, it already's there. Wait. Oh, no, it's considered jewelry. Really? Here, have this. No, it's blocking on green. Fine, I'll go check the relic tab. It's gonna make me have to go into relics. Okay, what's a good relic? There, boom. That's not a good one. That's just out of the way, so it works. Yeah, I've almost never played any open world games. My issue generally with an open world game is it has too much choice. I think the only few open world games I've ever played are MMOs. Like, open world games that are just, like, only MMO and not, like, a secondary genre, I tend to almost never play. And sandbox MMOs, gosh, don't even get me started. I am, like, completely clueless. Like, that one time we streamed Minecraft, I am probably worse than a 5-year-old at Minecraft. I think we died, like, 5 times. In the dumbest way possible. We didn't even get any diamond. Let's see. We'll take that down. And that's about my raid for Minecraft. Hello, Tyrion. Oh yeah, I need to go give Sushi Ninja the thing. Has he messaged me? Should go double check. Oh, we're just clicking through this because I think Discord's open now. Yes, he has poked me. Let me go get the next code into him. But yeah, Simpleman will hand out the code. I'm not sure how he will be doing it this time, but it kind of has been tradition to let him do it for his birthday, so we shall continue. Let's see. If the computer can ever copy-paste. There we go. I've sent this to Simpleman. If he remembers to go check it, I'm pretty sure he is. There we go. I hope you had a good birthday. Oops, I just opened the calculator as well. That's not good. That's going to take that computer like 10 hours to open a calculator. I'm not sure why it's being so slow right now. I was using it for thumbnails earlier. Or by thumbnails, I mean thumbnail. Well, technically thumbnails. The one for this stream as well as the one for the video we posted earlier, going over all the weekly stuff. But in doing so, I should have probably restarted it because it's being so slow now because of Photoshop. And it is being very glacial. That computer's getting up to a 10-year anniversary, too. And I'm still using it. Mostly because it has all my Photoshop and other programs on it. And I haven't bothered switching it over to the other computer. So I still use it after 9.5 years. It'll be 10 years in, I want to say July of this year. So just a few months from now, it'll be a 10-year-old computer, which I think is the longest I've ever had a singular computer, particularly a laptop. And what's kind of funny is the screen on that other computer is less damaged than the one I have now. Not that the one I have right now is particularly damaged. Well, it kind of is. It doesn't have a corner anymore. Oh yeah, we're missing 2 people, by the way, so if anyone wants to join the guild, we do have some room. We do have 2 spaces, unless someone recruited. Yeah, we do have 2 spaces, so if anyone wants to join the guild, do let me know. On PC Mobile. Got some spots open after the last Guild War. Oh, we gotta go defeat a Skady. Someone in PvP should have that set pretty easily. It's not a very popular option, but hey, look at that, first try, I knew it. It's not a popular option, but the reason why I said that is it's been released for so long that the likelihood of someone having it is decently high. It's not like one of the first mythics that ever came out, but it's definitely in like the earlier 1/4 of all mythics that ever existed. So it's one that people who've been playing for a while definitely have just laying around. Oh, that was quick. Nothing like the other week where I had to reroll like 200 times. I think last week was the most rerolls we ever needed to get done a task like that. Luckily this one's way easier. Right, well, we gotta kill blue, green, and purple. Well, hello, Zolkiri. We meet again. There's not that much blue here, but it covers the other 2 colors really well. So let's just hope that's enough. You heard Tears of the Kingdom art book got leaked, and you're scared to come across it? Oh, gosh. Yeah, I've been avoiding everything for it. Going completely blind. I haven't even watched any trailers for it, other than, like, the first, like, maybe 2 teaser trailers, which I don't even think had gameplay in it. But I am avoiding, like, literally everything until it comes out. But, yeah, this next month or 2, we're going to be playing a lot of Zelda and a lot of Mega Man. We'll probably still keep doing the Wednesday RuneScape stream for now, because why not? I might even go for Firekeep this week. It's one of those, like, early game things you do to not be a noob anymore in that game. It's one of, like, the first hard things you do. It should be fun. Actually, it'll probably be a stream that we just do that and nothing else. It takes, like, a few hours, not even that long. Unless we fail, in which case it might take longer. Hello, Jonian. Hello, Logic Slayer. Hello, Cookie. Who have I said hello to? Oh, we got 2 different cookies. I can scroll up in chat. I think I missed someone who was doing the other thingy. Just reading through everything. Let's see. A few times a year, there are sales that you get Nintendo Online discounted with a free SD card. Do they really? I never even noticed that. I know normally it's around, oh gosh, what's that one holiday called? The Black Friday sales. They normally do like a Switch with a game. I never realized they did bundles with SD cards. I almost want to get like a 1 terabyte SD card just so I never need to worry about it again. I've been hoping technology gets to the point where they go down in price. Because I think they're still like 100 something. Like, it is cheaper to get like a 5 terabyte storage, USB storage, than it is to get like a 1 terabyte SD card. It is insane. I'm not sure why it is like that. But something about SD cards just make them so much more expensive. I guess because they're more condensed while still holding that memory. And for some reason that makes it more expensive. Based on the components, because I'm not sure exactly how they work. But they're at least like multiple times more relative to the same amount of storage of just buying a big unit for just storing memory on. Because I currently have a 2 terabyte one I got like ages back. Not an SD card, but a just storage to back up all my computers and other devices. In case they ever like completely go out. Like in case that 10-year-old computer just like stops working one day. I have it all backed up to a 2 terabyte storage. As well as everything on this computer. Actually, that reminds me, I should probably go re-back up everything. I haven't done it in, I want to say about a year. Question. Do we need the doomed weapon for kingdom upgrade? Well, no. I thought the same thing earlier, but it's either the doomed weapon or... Because I actually did have to upgrade one of the weapons. I only had 11 instead of 12. But, you do not need... I didn't mention that during the video, but, to get 25-star Glacial Peaks, you technically do not need to upgrade the Doom weapon. However, it does require having the $5 weapon if you do not want to upgrade it. So here's every weapon that currently exists. As you can see, I do not have the Doomed weapon upgraded. However, I do own what is currently a $5 locked weapon. This used to be free when it was first released. However, to get it now, it is underneath the shop. I actually like somewhat mentioned this actually during the video. So I only mentioned this weapon. I didn't actually mention the other thing. But like this, like the only way you get it now is with $5 in the current state of the game, unfortunately. So if you want to avoid getting that weapon, yes, you do have to max every single weapon, including Doom weapon, from Glacial Peaks. But if you happen to have that weapon, then you don't need to, which is my case right now. I don't actually have to upgrade Doom Statue, which is a really horrible Doom weapon, because I actually do have access to this one. However, if you are avoiding this weapon, it does currently require every single one, and we are not getting another one this Friday. We're actually only getting a new troop next Friday, and a new mythic, but no new weapon for Glacial Peaks or anything. So yes, theoretically you would have to. You'd have to do either one way or the other. Either upgrade all weapons and don't buy Nature's Wrath, or buy Nature's Wrath so you don't need to upgrade Doom Statue. Those are pretty much the only two ways. Because yeah, the one I didn't actually have upgraded, oddly enough, was the Raven Scepter. We got this from the Kingdom Pass a couple weeks ago. And I never bothered upgrading it because we never really bothered using it because it's kind of average. Like, it's usable, but it's just so situational. If it fed blue into itself, if this was like a purple-blue, yellow-blue, it'd be a lot more usable. But unfortunately, it is not. So, not used as much. But yeah, I actually had to upgrade that in order to get it. Because I didn't bother upgrading it earlier. Because I upgraded my troop and was like, wait, why did we gain a star level? We should have gained a star level. And then I checked the thing, it's like, oh, I still need to go silver some troops. I still need to go upgrade some weapons. Oh yeah, here it is. Oh wait, you actually technically don't need this yet. Fully upgrade 12 Glacial Peaks weapon isn't quite needed yet. But yeah, I did see that there and did end up doing it. I also need to get 10 of them to silver, so I got 10 of them to gold. I think I only had 7 at the time. Yeah, that was done off stream, as well as off video. Let's see. Complete all battles of a single adventure board. Okay, I don't see why not. To the adventure board. Oh, we were going to do this pretty much anyways for some class XP here, so perfect. And there's some gems there. Hello, George! Welcome, welcome. Oh, yeah, I wasn't even paying attention. What kind of puzzle did Simpleman do for the code? I'll probably hand out a second code as well. Or whatever Simpleman is doing will be the first one, and we'll hand another one a little bit later this stream. We were able to finish Breath of the Wild in half of a week. We should be able to do it in like a week and a little more. I know the 90% speed run's like under an hour, but obviously it'll take us way longer than that. My goal for the game is do every single one of those moving buildings. Do literally every single piece of content that is related to Revali. Assuming there's more. Because he's definitely my favorite character by far. By like a mile and a half. Like it's not even close. And, yeah, obviously defeat Ganon. So basically, like, any percent plus, like, doing all the dungeon thingies. And by all the dungeon thingies, I don't mean all the puzzles. I am avoiding those puzzles like the plague. If we can get away... Like, I want to get, like, all the abilities. I want to get Ganon killed, all of the little spaceship thingies, whatever they're called. And any storyline extra that we could do with Revali. That's, like, pretty much my goal for that game. Any percent plus. Oh, you meant 1 to 2 weeks? Okay. I don't know, we can maybe get it done in a week. Depends how much we play each day. If we do some 10-hour streams, I think we can get it done in a week. Because we're not going for any kind of completionist stuff. We're not doing all those little puzzle dungeons, so we will do some of them, just not all of them. We're definitely not going to find every Korok seed. We're definitely not going to try getting every weapon. I'm probably not going to fight every boss, but I'll try to fight a couple of them maybe a little bit later in the game. I'm also not sure what difficulty I'll do it on. If I'll start on normal or if I'll do maddening as the first one, or whatever the option is. We might just set it to normal, though. But I think the only thing it does is scale the enemies, not scale the puzzles. Because if it just scales combat to be harder, I wouldn't mind making it harder. But if it scales the puzzles, I am putting it on as normal of a difficulty as possible. Something I need to look into before we do the game. Ah, there we go. Oh, we got just a whole line of completion here, too. We need to go use Glacial Peak Banner, which oddly enough is actually pretty good banner color. +2 blue, -1 purple. Or sorry, +2 blue, +1 purple, -1 red, I meant to say. Alright, Fey Bane, really easy. We can just do that in... I want to say Bright Forest is the highest one. There's a few others. Obviously, Glacial Peaks itself is pretty good for that. Soul Grinder, we can actually get done passively here. I don't even need to go out of our way for it. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to do this in Glacial Peak. We're already here. It's already on Explore 1. We already have the team, right? Wait, what was the other condition I need to meet? There was a third condition. Oh yeah, I need to change the Frozen banner. That was the third condition we needed. Banner, blue, purple. Blue, purple, blue, purple. Wrong blue, purple. This one. Okay, should be good to go now. We should get every condition done simultaneously. Alright, I'll take that one over. Get our explosion. I should just take several battles here. Not sure which one we just chose that will take the longest. Probably the use Glacial Peaks banner one. But whenever we need Rowain now, we'll get it done simultaneous to using Rowain build. Because I think we had to do that, what, 15, 20 times? It was set on a gold one, so we have to do it like a billion times. Almost like 30 times. Which normally you don't have to do it nearly as many, but it's on their gold task, so of course it takes a lot of them. Luckily it's a really easy one. Like, even with that many, it still takes almost no battle. Also, that's why I didn't bother re-rolling the soul one. Or not re-rolling, but bother going out of my way for it. We just did like 3 battles and it's already done. Oh, it wants me to go use Frostmage Hero. Well, guess what we can do with this team? Gosh, we're going to just shift this team to everything. Which is normally the build to do it on. Oh no, but I won't have the Spirit Walker anymore. I'm going to need to switch that back. But, yeah, this team just does everything. You can do any weapon, you can do any banner, you can do any hero class. I love this thing. And so accessible too, all low rarity stuff. Hardest thing is sometimes Mirage Queen. Sometimes it can actually be a Leprechaun depending on how early on in the game you are. Because Mirage Queen's pretty consistent to get, but slightly higher rarity from the thing, but it's still really easy to get. I know a lot of accounts. Even my, when I think we made our Switch account, we actually had an issue where Leprechaun was just taking us too long. Like, I'm pretty sure we already had Max Mirage Queen before we had Leprechaun. It tends to happen sometimes, because Leprechaun's just pure luck-based, there's no way to guarantee get him. Whereas, while Mirage Queen is luck-based, it's really easy to target him down. Sometimes you can go like a couple weeks of playing without getting a Leprechaun. If you like just started the count. Alright, what do we have here? Gold Digger, that's super easy, and the banner. So I can now switch back to the hero class we want. I can also do this anywhere we want. Though, I don't think it matters too much at this point. Fine, we'll do it in the Center Mirage. I just need to change my hero class to be correct. And by correct, I mean free XP under Spirit Walker. And slowly but surely, we will max this class. Gotta keep using it to get it there. And now's a good time to go use it. Hey, Merchant, haven't seen you guys much lately. Come on, Dragonite. No, those are horrible offers. Honestly, I know we haven't been farming them that much, but I can't remember the last time we've gotten a good merchant offer. It has been a good while. I think it's been like 2 weeks. It hasn't even been that we haven't been getting merchants. It's just all the few merchants we have been seeing have just been horrible, horrible loot. It's kind of unfortunate. Though if anything else, at least it's making my gem stack go up. Because there aren't too many things where, honestly, our gem stack is going to go like crazy high the second we stop buying Dragonite. Because that's a 300 per day expense that's just like gone forever. And even if they expand the system of what Dragonite can do, it's barely going to matter because by the time they realistically do, we're already going to have so much Dragonite piled up from the other free methods that don't cost any gems that, you know, we're already going to have the reserves needed for it. So what you're hearing is you need to be farming more. Honestly, I do need to get more on the taking tribute every hour. I've been very slacking it lately. I think my average tribute per day lately has been like 3 tributes. Whereas you could easily take it like 10 to 18 times a day. I mean like 10 to 14. Depends how much sleep you get. Also, I did crash last night, by the way. I was up till like 5 or 6, and at some points I just completely crashed. And yeah, the video came out way later because of that. It happens sometimes.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
Oh, so we don't know what kind of big gem sinks they might be adding. 7.0 might have a big gem sink. They tend to do it every few patches. The most recent one was Dragonite, which was added in August of last year. And we're about to finish it in next week. Which took us all the way till April. How many months was that? That would have been 6.5 months. Is how long it would have been, because the patch was late August and we're gonna have it done early April. So it took us 6.5 months to finally finish Dragonite, which will be done next week for us. Though we went 4 times over odds, so got a little unlucky. What do we have here? Defeat 1 treasure gnome. Okay, we could do that with a volt real quick. Actually, we're probably gonna be doing. I don't know. Are we gonna spam volts tonight? We might. We have the tracker up for it. Where's our little marked thing? Oh wait, where's my marked thing? There it is. The Pendragon. We still haven't figured out a proper name for this yet. I'm not sure if we're sticking with Pendragon. We have an 8-character limit. No, sorry, a 7-character limit on how big the word can be. And we need a name for what this team is called. The Diamantina with double penguin. Obviously a leprechaun too, but he's not gonna fit into the name. Alright, and one final loot. What do we have here? Match a bunch of blue gems. Things that spam 1 billion blue. Rogue Spider. I think I got rid of the Rogue Spider team. I could always do a funny Elspeth version of it. Just have to make it real quick. What do I not need? I don't need the cheaper version of the team I showed for the video. So, let's go Elspeth, Penguin. And do we need a finisher? It's gonna go double Penguin. Elspeth, Penguin. Because I don't think we're gonna need a finisher for this. +2 blue, +1 yellow. Alright, let's roll with this real quick. Oh, I probably should have went hero on one of them so we had Blue Storm. Oh, wait, never mind. We don't have Blue Storm off a hero. That'd be skady. Alright, we're not gonna cast you, unfortunately, but we'll do that. Boom, boom, boom. Get our blue. Unfortunately, he's not frozen, so he's gonna get 1 billion value. We do it again. Then we do it again. Oh, it did yellow, unfortunate. Then we do it again. That did yellow again, unfortunate. Something with blue spawn. Then we do it again. Come on, stop doing yellow! Fine, we'll go win with this. Oh, wait, why did I think that would do damage? I completely forgot what that thing's ability was. Apparently, it is not damage. Also, you... Oh, no, you do damage. Okay, that's fine. I'll take that. I'll take that. As long as we get a skull or anything that can do poke for damage. Did we even take enough blue? I don't feel like we did. We'll have to find out in a moment. He's ruining all of my movement. Why does everything we summon not have a damage option? There we go. Gosh. Oh, that wasn't enough blue, really? Okay, fine, we'll do it again. Gotta bring back the penguins. Yeah, I kept doing yellow instead of blue. We got really unlucky. We also keep not extra turning, which is one of the reasons why Elspeth generally doesn't get used. By a chance, she just messes up. Stop not creating blue! Well, let's go in. Doesn't he scale his damage now? Back in the day, he had like a static 9 damage. Now he can actually hit. There we go. We got blue, but we missed. This was like such an inefficient way to do what we're trying to do, but I think we got enough, hopefully, this time. Was that enough blue? Yeah, there we go. That was like so absurdly inefficient, but hey, it worked out. Compared to just using something that spams blue over and over again. It's so mean killing the penguins. Hey, we got a power orb. Also, thanks to Isabel once again for buying out the pass. We actually get some Dragonite here, too. I almost forgot to account for that. Because you get 2 Epic Volkeys, you get an orb, you get some Dragonite. I still wish they would buff this, though. I still feel like this area needs a buff. I'm not sure if they need to add a deed book there or what, but it feels like it needs something slightly more than what it is. Power orbs are useless. That could be the big thing. Replace Power Orb with, like, Major Pet or Major Gold Orb or something. No one needs power these days. Better actually give Power Orbs a purpose. It's just such a useless orb in the current state of the game. Like, once you get, like, everything completed. Anyways. That's out of the way, that's out of the way. Let's go to the Ward Event. So, Ward Event scoring's kind of weird this week. I'm not really sure how to describe it. I'm probably just going to randomly click on rooms, as is simpler that way. It'll be a week where we don't try to optimize as much. Because otherwise we perpetually have to remember, like, 3 of them. Either the 3 best or the 3 worst. And it's pretty easy to tell what the 3 worst are, because they're the ones you initially will see at the beginning of it all. Also, apparently a lot of people in my guild skipped on it, too. Well, in all fairness, we are down 2 people. But also, a lot of people haven't done it either. 1/3 of our guild has not done it, counting the 2 that are non-existent. Currently. Anyways, what am I looking for? I am looking for my team I mentioned in the video, because I don't have it set to the other thing. The good old World Event team. Running a Queen Titania build. You can run that new True Damage Wolf, or something similar. But I am going down the good old true Queen Titania. Which has always been a pretty strong option, ever since it came in. Yagwe Queen Titania in particular being one of the more noteworthy compositions of it. However, unfortunately for this mode, we cannot do so. We are restricted specifically to Red Fae, which does not leave you with a lot of options. Yeah, that's one buff to Power Orb that would be insane if they ever did it. I'm not sure they ever will, because that changes a Power Orb from being a useless orb to being so absurdly strong. But if they ever do that, that'd be so good. Because currently Power Orb does not give you the medals. It does not give you bronze, silver, or gold medal. If it ever was to do so, it would be so absurdly broken. I kind of hope they do at some point. I don't think they ever will. But if they do, then yes, Power Orb will be the best orb in the game. Like, without fail. Like, right now, an argument could be made that a Major Pet Orb is better than a gold medal. But a Power Orb would be better than, like, both of them combined if it did all elite levels. Like, bronze, silver, and gold. Plus full ascension, plus all traits. So realistically, if that was the case, oddly enough, you would only use them on mythics. And maybe eventually onto legends. If the Power Orb ever had the ability to also do the elite levels. Which it currently does not. But if it ever was to have such a function, they'd be used almost exclusively on mythics, oddly enough, which would kind of waste the ascension part of it. But it would get good value from every other part. You would run out of mythics to metal before you would run out of Power Orbs. Yeah, don't you have like 100-something Power Orbs? Actually, if I converted all mine, I have like 50-something Power Orbs. I do have quite a reserve. I just don't have that many physical Power Orbs. I think I have like 20-ish physical. But if I convert everything, we have like 50, 60 or so of them in total. Also, I almost feel like moving this weapon down. The only reason I had it here is it's a really good tank weapon. But if we are just one-shotting, we don't really need it yet. Also, we'll hand out a code as soon as we finish out this current event. It shouldn't take us too long. And then from there, I guess we'll just mess around with some Volkies. Unless anyone wants to see anything with Raven. So I don't know. We kind of already covered it quite a bit. It's a pretty fun troop. I do like Raven a lot. I'm just not sure how much I'll be using it going forward. The new Raven Mythic that came out technically today or last week, depending on how you look at it. Or in a couple months for free to play. But, I don't know. The Raven's fun to use. I'm just not sure of many cases where I would want to use it, as it's a very slow option. It's basically Famine. Like, it has all the same issues Famine has. Where it's really good at winning, but it's really slow. You thought Simpleman was? Oh, I'm handing out two. Simpleman's doing it through some means this stream. But I'm also handing out another set as well. So we'll have two codes this stream. I'm not sure how he's handing it out this stream. He can hand it out then if he wants, and then I'll hand out mine later. I'm not sure how he's doing it, because normally he does it in a special way. Oh, what do we need here? Let's take a skull. Oh, wait, I keep forgetting. We have Explode. I keep forgetting this thing even has Explode. I literally have it on my team for the purpose of exploding. But because it's so new, I forgot that's even what his ability is. Like, that's literally why I put it there. But I've, like, barely ever used this thing. Actually, the week it came out, I don't think I bothered using this on a single team. The Phantom Fox. It's because it's a really bad exploder, but in the context of what we have available for this event, it's actually a really good exploder. Which is always funny when a troop is in that condition. Where under normal means you would never use it, but depending on certain restrictions, it would become actually worth using. Oh no, I won't give away what your code secret is. I probably won't even know what it is. Because I have no clue which code I gave to you. Like letter and number wise. Like I gave you one, but I have no clue what the 10 thingies are. Or the 8 thingies. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't even remember how long a code even is. I think it's 10. I hand one out every single day and I barely even notice because it's such a jumble of like numbers and letters. Like I couldn't even remotely guess what the code was last night that we handed out. I don't even know what the first letter or number it started with is. Over 200 powers? That is so much power. You've got all the power. Yeah, I want to say we're around 50 or 60. So I don't really go out of my way to try to farm more. Oh no, I won't hand out the same code. I don't think I can. I'm pretty sure I cut it when I gave it to you. There's an easy way to check. Let me go check the one I just gave to you. Because the Discord thing's still open on the other computer. Okay, so I gave you that one. And my next code should be not that one then. Assumably. And yeah, the one I have is different. Actually, let me get on my copy so I don't accidentally hand out yours. There we go. I got mine ready. Alright, anyways. Explode. Explodey, explodey. Get our last little bit of red. I'm gonna waste a turn here. Anyways, double poke. And that's why I took our turn there. Because otherwise we wouldn't have had enough mana to double caster. I'll take that over. Still need a little bit of mana. Take the purple. Oh no, no one's handed out a code yet. I will be in a moment though. As soon as we finish out the current thing, which should be like 6 or 8 more battles. Depends how it goes, Valraven wise. Okay, it might be 8. Actually, it might be closer to 10 if we're getting a Valraven on first fight here. The Valraven rate seems to be a little bit different every single World Event week. Not sure if it actually is or it just feels like it is. I'm not sure why I did that. I should just stalled a turn. Because enchant was just gonna get it up anyways. Oh, why did I think you were at full mana? I'm like clicking as if it could. Only if it could. Do you even... Oh gosh, they all have that annoying 25% mana star. I still don't understand why they did that. It ended up making the new kingdom so bad. Because almost all of them have this useless 25% mana start trait. What's even funnier is they have a troop that has that very useless 20% score reduction that should never exist. As well as that 25% mana start combined together. Meaning it has both the two, like, worst perks they've ever added. Not the absolute worst. But they're just so small it feels like it doesn't do anything. Like, compared to, yes, some traits, yes, it's doing something. But compared to traits of its same typing, it's basically none. Like, even 25% felt like it was too low. And then they have a 20%, and now they have the same thing for mana. Though 50% never felt too low, though. I think that's the lowest. I don't think we have, like, a 40% start or anything. It looks like we have 4 fights left. Yeah, I'm literally just clicking the same room over and over again. I'm not paying attention at all if it's optimal or not. It just seems a lot easier for this event, just because the scoring's kind of weird. Though whenever we see Raven, we will take it, but we can't start seeing Raven until 31 battles in. We're probably not even going to see one today, as we haven't done 31 battles yet. Oh no, you're still getting snow? It's pretty much spring already. Actually, we have the spring holiday event in the game in 2 weeks as well. Gosh, I have not seen snow in a while. Actually, now that I think about it, I think the last time I seen snow, I was in Chicago. And the time before that, I was snowed in New Jersey. I have not seen snow in the current state I'm living in over a decade. It almost physically can't snow here with how the temperature is. Alright, this is probably our final battle unless we have Valraven here. In which case those two will be the final. Nope, this is the final. Oh, we did not get Valraven luck. We could probably see that based on our score too, compared to the rest of the guild. But maybe not, because I'm not taking Optimal Room, I don't think. Just kind of clicking the same spot every time and just hoping it works out. And honestly, it has been, so no need to change. Come on, 13 plus red? Yeah, that's what we want to see. That's why I went Queen of Tanya instead. Then you have to go through the double choice menu every time you click on the other one, which takes too much time. You know, it doesn't take too much time, but, you know, slightly quicker doing it that way. Well, whatever we did was slightly less than optimal, but hey, we got it done quickly. Actually, surprisingly, we're like one of the lowest scores of anyone who did all their battles. So we didn't buy tier 3. Quite a few of those probably went for tier 3. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead to the code. Here you guys go. Enjoy. Use it on gemsofwar.com for the game code section. Your invite code can be found in your settings menu. Redeem code is right over there. Just copy and paste random numbers and letters and give same reward as always. True treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. Let's see. We need to fill in some points for the missing members. True. We'll do that a little bit later this week. If it seems like we're a little bit too low, we'll probably do it this Thursday or something. Do like a mass grind on Thursday after class battles or something. We'll have to judge it a little bit later in the week. Yeah, we'll buy like tier 3 or tier 4 this week. We might need it. But yeah, if anyone still wants to join the guild, we do have 2 spots left. Let us know. Anyways. So, as far as other objectives, of course, Raven came in today. Do I have any of the things still on copy paste? I don't think I do. Any of the Raven teams. I think I overwrote all of them. What Raven team did I do for Guild War? Oh, I probably overwrote that one too. Wait, didn't we keep one of them? I could have sworn I kept one of them. Yeah, my Guild War Blue Day. Now, this is like the team I was like probably happiest with out of all the Raven teams we showed last week. So let's go mess with this one real quick. As the title does say Raven, and this is the last Raven team I have that's on copy-paste. But we showed this for the video last week, I believe. Wait, did we make this one independent of the video? I don't remember. But if so, here it is. Yeah, this might not have been one of the ones in the video. I'm not sure. But we ran this for Blue Guild War last week, and I am honestly really happy with how it performed. Of course, it uses the yellow to purple Bane of Mercy, but it also has Mass Mana Drain, which is really fun to mess around with. It's really consistent, is probably the main thing. It's really good at not losing, which is pretty much every Bane of Mercy team in a nutshell. This is actually something you'd kind of see in Guild War 2, so kind of interesting. Okay, so we'll take a green here. I need the mana accumulation at this point, so we'll let him get Skull Distracted. Hey, you got the 4x Curse on this as well. Oh, he's get the Mass Mana Drain. It's basically going to be a Mana Drain war at this point, so we'll take the Skull. Of course, Bane of Mercy also increases its own attack. Does it to first slot, which in this case is itself. Unfortunately, he's going to die here, but that's why we have this thing in second slot, so we can resummon into first. And then we just keep getting our mana accumulation to keep procking it down. Oh, not as many explosions. Didn't realize there was that few on the board. Oh, we basically just keep getting the mana drain over and over again. We do have those invulnerable troops, which are kind of getting in the way, which is kind of annoying here, as we don't get to fully do that mechanic. We also can't insta-kill them or anything, but we can insta-kill everything around them. So we can kind of bypass it that way. Go for our Explode, get our mana. Luckily, this double pokes back line, so we can do that to keep damage pressuring. And do you have any damage? This resummon we got? Boosted by Enchanted Allies. Well, apparently one of them is. It's not enough damage to kill, though. So I think we just go for... Oh, you know what? I'm actually going to poke it. Why not? Maybe Burn Watch, you take him out. Hey, combine with Skull, it's actually enough. There we go. But yeah, it's really good at not losing. That's what it needs to do. Not particularly quick, but for Guild War, you don't necessarily need it to be particularly quick. Like, ideally, quicker is better, but not losing is more important than being ultra quick on them. But honestly, this is probably my favorite team. Between... maybe not my favorite Bane of Mercy team, but definitely my favorite King of Ravens team, at least offensively. Maybe not defensively. And of course, it is pure blue, too. So it is blue Guild War usable. It's blue Tower of Doom usable. Though it might be a little bit weirder on Tower of Doom, just because you can't insta-kill the Doom with Zolgoth, so a little bit clunkier kill in the last slot, but you can kill everything else pretty quickly. Actually, that reminds me, what Doom do we have coming up? Because we have a Doom event next week, and I'm actually not sure what color it is. Easy way to check what weapon it is. Also, this is finally the final dagger as well, which is nice. Next one is red. Oh wait, yeah, that's the final dagger. And then we start to get into the new category of rings. We don't know what the rings do yet, but the next category are going to be the rings. We will have one per color. I hope they are good, because honestly, the last few Doom weapons have been horrible. Like these daggers, for example. And we get these for like a year and a half whenever we get a new one, because it takes so long. It takes 11 weeks per color, and you know, there's 6 colors, so 66 weeks. So we technically have 77 weeks, because we have 11 weeks from next week to get to the first ring. So over the next 77 weeks, we're going to get all 6 of the rings. And I'm hoping they're good, because, you know, we're going to be stuck with them for like a year and a half as far as new Doom weapons. And it's always nice to see when they're actually good. And now we actually have a way to do it because of Forging Orbs. So when they do come out, you just plop a major forging on it, and you'll have it maxed. If you have any reserve of major forgings, of which we have 11, which is way more than do all 6 of them. So if they are viable, then, well, we just immediately max all of them. But yeah, you only need 6 major forgings over the course of a year and a half, which is exceedingly doable. We've gotten, like, I want to say 14 of them over the course of a couple months. Though we did have a lot of reserve keys, but that is easily doable over a year. And you have a year and a half to get them, so plenty of time. Plus, you can still use normal scrolls, too. That's just if you want to, like, insta-max them. Anyways, let's go run a couple Valkies. Speaking of loot, let's go run, like, definitely at least 14. Oh, no, we'll go run a couple dozen. Let's see. Where's the good old Penguin team? Gosh, I keep misclicking it. I even color-coded it, so I couldn't possibly click the wrong one. I still clicked the wrong one. When you were in Hawaii, there was a decent amount of snow. Really? In Hawaii? Snow? I've still never been to Hawaii. I'm not sure if I ever will. It's kind of in the middle of nowhere. Kind of like Australia, but Australia is like super in the middle of nowhere. Like Hawaii's in the middle of nowhere, but not to the same degree as Australia. It's just one of those islands kind of just out there. In theory, almost every landmass is an island, if you think about it. But, you know, they're like actual, like, islands, especially Hawaii. Hawaii is like the definition of an island. Australia kind of is, but also kind of isn't. Like, it's big enough landmass, I almost don't consider it one. Let's see, we'll take that one down. Get a little bit of mana in there, just make sure he gets enough. Hopefully, enough skulls should definitely be with that many. We don't even have to guess. We could just take the number of his boost ratio and know for sure. I kind of just eyeball it most of the time. Which is why they end up living so often. But I do hope they buff the mythic that's coming out this Friday before it gets released. Because if they don't, it's going to be one of the worst mythics in the game. Which is, not ideal. Honestly, we've been getting some okay mythics lately. It just seems weird that they're going to be adding such a useless one, potentially, this Friday. Like, I'd even put it in the top 10 worst mythics in the entire game category. It's actually that bad right now. Unless they're going to tweak it between now and then, which is very unlikely. Also, wait, did we just fill full mana without even taking Leprechaun? That's kind of interesting. Doesn't happen too often, though. Yeah, most islands are composed of multiple smaller islands. Mostly because it's not worth, like, renaming every single one. There's also just random land masses out there that are, like, too small to even be named. Like, ones that are only, like, several acres. That are technically an island, but so small that, you know, the island itself wouldn't get a proper name. There's just a lot of them out there. That are technically an island, but it doesn't have any particular name. It's just like a part of another conglomerate of islands. Conglomerate. It is 177 ingots. There we go. So why'd I do it that way? I'm not sure what I thought was going to happen there. Come on, we just have to hit him for like 1 damage. He took my 1 damage! Come on, 1 damage. Gosh, I'm about to just hit him for a whole whack at this point. There we go. That's the only bad thing about this team. And we're on, like, max magic bonus, too, right now. Imagine when we have 4 less going into next week. Because right now we have all the bonuses, which is something I didn't mention in the video, or even this stream. But, of course, we do have access to all of the bonuses now from the campaign. One of them this time being... oh, yeah, we got a Volky and a Volky. One of them this time being 4 magic. And we're not going to have that going into next week, or the next subsequent weeks. Because you get all those stats through the campaign, but then after the campaign, you know, they go away. There's temporary stats. Unlike many stats in the game, they're actually permanent. Of course, they come back later when we have another campaign. But it makes it so sometimes we have higher stats than other times, and right now we're pretty much at peak stats, due to it being the last week of a campaign. With the bigger pass, you actually have it a whole week early, so you actually have 2 weeks with max stats. Last week and this week. Well, if nothing else, good time to go do Volkies this week while we have the extra magic. Because afterwards, we're not even going to have any Volkies left. We're actually going to see 0 for the first time ever in like 5 years, I want to say, 4 years. I don't know, how long has Volkies even existed for? I don't remember. It's been a while. I would even have a thing over there. Oh, no, he lived. Let's mana drain him real quick. Leave me a skull and he's down. If anyone has any other questions or anything else, let me know. Probably wrap up after several more keys. Thanks for tonight. Tomorrow we have the faction event. Pretty fun pure faction too. we're mentioning how to go over it. Oh gosh, I've never seen those not die. That's just so few of them on the board. But tomorrow, we're not going to mess with Pure Faction, but it is a very fun one if you are going to try for it. Probably one of the funnest factions in the game to do Pure Faction for. If you're going for the 500 Pure Faction grind tomorrow. Also because you get to almost custom build your team. You have to start it as Pure Faction, but you can end it with anything you want. Where did Simpleman go? I do not know. That is a good question. Maybe he fell asleep. It is like 3 a.m. for him. That happened to me last night. That's why the video came out so late. I was up till like 4 or 5, then crashed, and then woke up at like noon. He ran away with the code, I know, right? He smuggled the code. No, I'm not sure where he is right now. I don't know, he might just fell asleep. That happened to me last night. This is relatively late for him. Time zone wise. Oh, there he is. Hey, Lesser Orb. Unfortunately, the lowest version of the glory. But a glory nonetheless. We are so close to maxing every mythic in the game. As far as bronze level. Not maxing them, obviously. As far as the bronze level on them. Speaking of which, I almost forgot to upgrade this guy. We did initially. But I keep thinking we haven't upgraded him because I upgraded him so early that I forgot that we upgraded him. Because we did it like the second we had him. And then I kind of forgot we upgraded him the second we had him. Which keep making me think like, oh, did I remember to upgrade him yet? And then it's like, yeah, he's been upgraded for a while now. Because he gains a lot of damage. He gains 12 damage to all enemies for his 6 magic he gains. It's one of the best values you could do for any mythic. Which for the longest time I was actually keeping someone reserved for it, but then they added the orb new feature back in December. And then after that we had like infinite orbs of Nisha. So it didn't really matter as much. But I was actually hoarding them as early as like August, September. In anticipation for Diamantina. And now we finally get to upgrade it, or already did the other week. But yeah, we were saving those a long time in anticipation for it finally being upgraded. Oh, come on, let me have it. Oh no, it won't even matter because you're gonna move the thing. Oh well, I'll just take him out. The code's coming in 69 seconds. He put it on an image. That's funny. Okay, I really need to be paying attention to what our boost ratio is. I think that's like the 5th time now we haven't gotten to kill. Yeah, that should be way more than enough that time. Come on, one more good orb. They're out there somewhere. Hey, you're way too tired to solve puzzles. Oh, did he put in a puzzle again? Oh no. I haven't actually clicked the link yet. Oh, come on! 2 HP! Yeah, my sleep schedule is really off from last night. I almost feel like taking a nap right after stream. Not to fall asleep all the way till morning, but just to take like a nap to rest my eyes. There we go. Got an ingot, a major ingot, a useless one, but another one for the pile. I wonder if they ever will have a purpose. They really need one. Like the entirety of ingots in Gems of War. They just have no purpose once you max every weapon, which is just weird. Most other resources have at least something you can sink them into. Ingots have nothing. Like at all. To any degree. One thing I thought they would maybe do it too is forging scrolls. Because technically that would make sense for the upgrading system, but when they ended up adding cursed runes about 2 years ago, they never did that, which I always find weird to this day. Because one thing that they could have done is, you know, common ingots go to rare, rare go to ultra rare, so on and so forth. They upgrade all the way to mythic. But one thing you can't do is you can't trade in mythic ingots for the colored scrolls, the forging scrolls that are used to upgrade these weapons. That was a suggestion that was given to them like quite a few people, including ourselves, to try to fix the whole ingot issue. So they actually have infinite sync. It will also fix the forging issue, which is still slightly an issue, but ever since they did forging orbs, a lot less of an issue. But they never did, for some reason. I'm not sure why. But they never made it so Mythic Ingots sync into the next upgrade, which would have been, you know, Forging Scrolls. And they don't sync into anything. You just upgrade them to Mythic Ingots and then have nothing to use them on. I'm not allowed to help. I'm not even sure what the code is, so I can't even help. Or I don't know what the puzzle is either. I haven't clicked on the link yet, so I can't even possibly help. But if any of you can decipher his code, you'll get an extra code. Or decipher his puzzle, I mean. Whatever it may be. Otherwise, we'll have another one tomorrow night, as we normally do. I think this will be the last key we go for now. Oh, yes, this is definitely the last one. Come on. Give us the major pet. Give us the gold. Give us something. Hey! That's not one I mentioned, but it is something. We were talking about this one earlier. We'll be needing those for the rings when they come up the next 77 weeks, which is like a year and a half from now, but you know, they'll slowly be coming out. We have a Doom next week, though, so if you want to max out the Doom weapon next week, it's completely useless, but hey, we could. But there we go. That's one of the things we're looking for. A Major Orb of Forging's in a weird condition, where it's really useful at first, but once you max every Doom weapon, they become useless. Though the average player is nowhere near maxing every Doom weapon, so they're pretty useful. There are definitely people that have already have the max. There were people even before the scrolls came out that already had the max. Let alone after. I think we're only like a dozen away to max every single one. If I go click on, there's an easy way to check this. We take the number that we have, divide it by 55, and then check how many of the other forging things we have. But if we take this, actually no, we divide it by like 40-ish, because if you count the smaller forge orbs, wait, where even are they? Where are the forge thingies? I don't remember where they are in all this mess. There they are. No, those are deeds. Where are the... There they are. All right, so 2. Okay, so we could just count that out as 12. So there's about 12 of them. 12 plus however major forgings we have. So 12 plus 12, 24. And then you subtract 24 from our Doom weapons that aren't upgraded. Rarity. Actually, do I just type in Doom? Does typing in Doom bring up all the Doom weapons? I don't remember if it does, but luckily they're all up here, so it doesn't even matter. Let's see. How many do we still have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I have to minus 24 from this. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Wait, I almost have every Doom weapon maxed. Wait. I have almost all of them maxed right now. Ooh, maybe we should start maxing all of them. I want to keep a couple because what if a patch like 7.0 just drops like 6 Doom weapons? This might be a concern. Like what if I use all of my resources and then we get like something like the Cursebreaker weapons? Because that was a patch 2 years ago that added 6 new Doom weapons, all 6 of the Cursebreakers that came out of nowhere. It still took like a month or two to go get them all. But you know, we're not going to be able to get that many forging orbs in like a month. Well, no, we could, but you never know. It depends on how many full keys we have piled up. But yeah, I'll still hold off a little bit. But yeah, we're only like 1 or 2 major forgings from potentially maxing out everything if I did the math right. Might be a little bit shorter than that. Might be like 5 or 6 of them short. Because it really depends how much color we have per thing. But we have another Vault event next week, so that'll bring a bunch more in. But that also brings another weapon we have to upgrade. But yeah, we're really close. Like 5 or 10 more of those major forgings, and we're just there. We have every Doom weapon max. And then they become very useless. But yeah, we're almost there. So close, yet so far. But anyways, guys, we'll leave it there for now. We will be back tomorrow, same time as always. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 hour prior to now tomorrow. Let's see. We're concentrating on this drama, what, with the code? Gosh, I'll go check the link after. I can only imagine how complicated he made the code for the thing. But good luck on cracking it. Because I'm not sure I'll be much help anyways. But anyways, guys, we'll be back tomorrow night. I hope you all enjoy your week. Hope you all enjoy Easter coming up and all the other holidays. And tomorrow night, we'll mostly be messing around with the faction event, as well as, well, just chipping down this Volkey stack. We only have 326 left, and we're trying to get it to 0 for the first time in years, so we're almost there. Give it a couple more weeks, or a week or two, and we should. Hopefully by next Vault event's the goal. Next Vault event is on the, I want to say till 21st, sounds correct? That weekend. Oh, yeah, that reminds me, I have to make sure I don't do anything that weekend. That should be doable. Yeah, that should be fine. Yeah, the 21st. Yeah, I believe that's the right date. 21st, 22nd, 23rd is the weekend of the next Vault event, which we got to go grind out to restore our key stack. Because basically the entire event will be our total key stack. Since we're basically going to have 0 going up to it. Not counting Epic Vault keys. I'm still hoarding the Epic Vault keys. We're still at 656. If nothing else, we need to get this one to 1,000 now. It's almost 2/3 the way there. And it'll be over 2/3 after next Vault event, but I keep chipping it up a little slowly over time. Anyways, guys, catch you later. Thanks for stopping by, and enjoy your week.